Be over there too, that works too. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
Bitch, don't be counting me. Like, oh, look at me, I went to school and shit. You ain't better than me.
I'm Hail Zeon.
And I'm Dr. Aggro.
And so yeah, last week we watched E3. It was partially awesome, partially boring as fuck, depending on which conference you were watching.
Right? I mean, you usually E3 year to year will have this constant, sort of median to it. And there'll be a good E3 or a bad E3. This one spiked.
Yeah. Alright, first conference, Bethesda. Aggro, I don't play Bethesda games. So, I'm looking at this conference, I'm like, this looks like cool shit. I'm not gonna play any of it. As a person who has played Bethesda games, was this a good Bethesda conference?
Yeah, it had Bethesda games in it.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well,
it had the greatest fake out in E3 conference history.
Which one was that?
That was right before Fallout.
I didn't see the entire conference.
Oh man,
I saw snippets.
They finish up. He's like, "Okay, I want to thank everybody for coming out."
Oh,
what?
Oh, that.
No,
yeah.
we did, and we did that. No, there's nothing like one guy in the audience. Fallout. It's Fallout fans, man.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't play Bethesda games, but I guess I'm really happy for Fallout fans because they seem stoked. Like, honestly, the best part of the entire conference is when he's talking about, like, the Pit Boy, and he goes, yeah, I know there's, like, usually these things are, like, really stupid gimmicks, but I guarantee it's, like, the best fucking one. I was just like, this entire conference was worth it for that one F-bomb, just because it was so well set up.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like other conferences where, like, they forced the profanity. Like, this one was just, like just a normal conference, and then drop that. It was great.
Bethesda, they had a solid conference.
Yeah, like I'm sitting there looking at like all these like cool things that's like like the Pit Boy, like the app for your phone and stuff.
Yeah, it's about time they made those because I'm tired of seeing guys on the internet like, oh look what I made, my machine shopping it, but it's like fuck you, sell those.
Yeah, it's one of those things, I mean, it's just like a big hunk of plastic that holds your fucking phone. Apparently, there are some people who are like, I guess like really stupid and think it's like an actual like fully like like mechanical device or whatever, and it's. Like, it doesn't actually hold the phone. It's like, did you guys not watch the conference? Did you just, like, see, like, the clip notes? But, yeah, so, that was really cool. Like, they had, like, that cool little cell phone game thing that, yeah. I was just like, oh, that's a lot of cool little things to, like, build people up to that game. And fucking Doom looked cool.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Doom looked like Doom.
Yeah, like...
I'm like, how long is this? This is a lot of footage. This is kind of gratuitous. Oh, now he has the chainsaw. Okay. I think that's cool.
God, what was it? Yeah, like the chainsaw footage though, that looked like just like every time you cut into something, you just always gotta do another and I'm like I wonder like if that's gonna like feel tedious or not, or if it's gonna be like really visceral and fun when you're actually in it.
That whole video was, I mean, that footage was either really impressive or pretty fake.
Right. But I mean, like, it looked like it could be an actual game.
Right.
So
what I loved about it, tonally, the way the levels were designed, this looks like what they were thinking of when they made Doom 1. Like, oh, yeah, no, that's how that's supposed to look. Okay.
Yeah, and then, okay. So yeah, pretty much Bethesda conference. It was a good Bethesda conference. And I imagine if you're a Bethesda fan, it was an amazing Bethesda conference. That was the only one for that day, and then we go next day, Microsoft. They had a conference. Like, it's one of those things like, I'm not the fucking demographic for the goddamn Xbox.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I hate hating on Microsoft conferences because I'm like, I feel like I hate you legitimately, but it's probably just my fanboyism.
Yeah, like, and it's not even like, it's just, they don't make a lot of the games that I want to play. Like, usually when they do have, like on the 360, almost every single game I was just like, oh, I want to play that. It was always, it was an arcade title. Almost every single time. And I'm like, I can't warrant buying a system for arcade titles, even though I warranted buying a PS4, and I'm pretty much just buying HD upgrades of last gen, whatever, I'm getting real games eventually, Kyle. It's happening. You know, we saw them at our conference. You know, but so yeah, yeah, like they show off Halo. Don't play Halo. They show off Gears of War. I like Horde mode. That's about it. And then it's like, I will say, fucking backwards compatibility. Like, that was some shit. I was just like, oh, you're doing that.
Yeah.
Sony, hey guys.
It's...
You know, time to step your fucking
What I
game up.
heard, I don't know if I'd call it backwards compatibility. It's that you can fucking... Because they kept saying, like, oh, you can put the old disc in and download.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, I like, that was like a feature on, like, the Xbox that was downloading your 360 games. So I think it's just, you know, I mean, yeah, like, you put the disc in, you download the game, and it downloads the game to your hard drive, and you just play it off your hard drive. I mean, either way, I mean, you're still getting to play your 360 games on your Xbox One, which is a lot more, we can say, because we don't even have fucking PS1 games on the PS4.
Well, I mean, we've got a lot of them on the PlayStation Network, which is you're downloading old PS1 games.
Well, I'm saying, no, they're not compatible with the PS4, is what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
PS1 classic titles aren't compatible with the PS4.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I play them on my Vita, so I never
Right?
noticed.
Yeah, I'm on that same boat. I'm like, you know, whatever, I have a Vita. I don't need, you know, what the hell else am I going to do with this fucking paperweight other than play PS1 games? But, yeah, so I mean, you know, they actually have like real backwards compatibility. It's just, like, it's only like, here's 100 titles. Like, you guys have a much larger library than that.
And if it's anything like the 360's initial backwards compatibility, the first game on that list is going to be Barbie's Horse Adventure.
Was that actually a thing?
Yes.
Oh, goddamn.
And I think before Halo, we got Barbie's Horse Adventure.
Yeah, the thing is, though, I can't, like, really, like, bitch too much about that, because, like, yeah, whenever I look at, like, the shit that hits the PSN, I'm like, oh, yay, the PS1 classic Toy Story! Thanks, fuckers!
I like that better
Still
than
waiting.
Genesis.
Like, I'm still waiting for, fucking Legend of the Gaia to come out, instead of getting all these fucking shitty, like, oh yeah, SpongeBob Adventures!
Yeah, every time
That's what I was waiting
we
for.
put this game on the PlayStation Network, I'm like, that's a weird way to spell Valkyrie profile. That doesn't look
right? God damn it! Like, that isn't even, like, the PSP version isn't even fucking downloadable on the fucking store.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I think I'd rather have the PSP version than another port of the PS1 version. Because, I mean, it's one of those things, I didn't notice that the PSP version was stretched.
Yeah.
I thought that's how the game was designed until Dan was like, oh,
God
man,
damn this fucking clock!
Yeah.
It just goes. It goes.
Dan was like, yeah, that port was terrible. Like, what? That port ran fine. It's like, no, the whole picture was stretched. I'm like, it was? Well, didn't you notice everybody was kind of wide? I'm like, I figured she just had, like, you know, Norse thighs. I was kind of into it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, she just had, like, Chun-Li thunder thighs, I thought. But no, apparently it was stretched. And I kind of do wish it did have, like, the ability to... Because other than that, I mean, it has way better voice acting than the original. And it has, like, all brand new done CGI cutscenes, which look a lot better. And I was like, it's just so, you know, like presentation-wise, other than it being stretched, it's so much better.
If they just didn't stretch it, we're talking War of the Lions quality port.
Yeah, it'd be fucking amazing. It'd be just, like, the best version of Valkyrie Profile 1 you can get. So about that Microsoft conference, how we kind of got side. So yeah, like, they got backwards compatibility.
We did the car again. Except this time it was what was Ford GT Cobra?
Oh yeah, fucking.
Just any car they lower from the ceiling at this point, I'm like, that's not a McLaren F1. I'm not. This isn't better.
You know, all I just look at is like, oh great, another Forza game. I'm wondering, like, how popular is Forza? That they just keep cranking these out. Like I guess it has to be a really popular, like, you know, franchise. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm not into car simulators. I mean, I don't even fucking like Gran Turismo, for fuck's sake, so I'm not even sure which one's the more accurate of the two anymore. But yeah, so yeah, there was that, like I said, like, yeah, there was a new Gears. Yeah, it was just like a lot of shit I didn't care about. Like, the one thing, oh yeah, Cuphead. Like, Cuphead was awesome.
Oh yes.
But that was from last E3, and I was just like, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, that was actually from last E3, and I was like, me and James were so fucking excited. We're like, oh man, that game looks amazing! Fuck, it's an Xbox One exclusive, it's not even gonna be on Steam! Shit! Which is so crazy, because, like, almost every fucking exclusive game on either system, it's like, exclusive to this system and PC. Like the fact that Cuphead wasn't on PC, I'm like, oh, that made my life a lot sadder. And so yeah, like Cuphead.
They had Recore.
Recore was the one I was gonna get to. And the only thing that disappoints me about that is it's a fucking CG trailer. We know nothing about this game other than it's, fucking Inafune. And it's done by the team that was pretty much like the Metroid Prime team, like, renamed. Yeah, it's like it was the team that was doing that Mega Man X first-person shooter. And then, like, that fell through, because Konami! So yeah. That's pretty much all I can really say about it. Like, if you're an Xbox fan, like, I imagine that's a great fucking conference. Like, other than Recore, Cuphead, that's about it. And even Recore kind of fails for me because it was only a CG trailer. I have no clue about the actual game.
I love CG trailers.
I like a CG trailer that's followed by some gameplay, so I have context for what's going on.
I mean,
fucking Scalebound wasn't even shown. The fucking Platinum game that they CG trailered last year, it's like all these games that's like, we had CG trailers for this year, we didn't get more or last year we didn't get more for this year, so I was like, well, that's a disappointment. Let's see, then we had, fuck man, I don't even remember Ubisoft. Like, I know they had things.
Dude, Ubisoft had For Honor.
Right, that's the thing that they had that was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, that looked fucking good. Like, I mean, obviously you being a history fag, you are, like...
Well, being a history fag, like the trailer starts up, and I'm like, okay, we got some knights from around 1200. Those are Vikings. Why are there samurai from... Game, tell me you know you're doing this.
Right? But yeah, like, For Honor looked awesome.
I looked into For Honor. It's kind of mobile style, like 4v4, taking points. Well, so I guess not mobile style. It has a bunch of NPCs you can Dynasty Warriors through. So it's a zone capture thing. And once you hold all the zones, then the other team can't respawn anymore. So you've got to go hunt them down. The combat, though, is fascinating because you've got after you lock onto an opponent, your right stick doesn't move the camera anymore. You have 3 zones, top, left, and right. And so you'll just keep switching your guard between those, Bushido Blade style, and you can see your opponent switch. So wherever you're guarding, you'll automatically block. So it's this big 3-part, gotta get past his defense while making sure he doesn't fuck me up thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had seen a little bit about that. Yeah, that looked super cool. Like, that the combat is definitely what's gonna draw me to that game, because at first I was just like, oh, it's like a slower playing Dynasty Warriors, I guess more realistic. But then, like, yeah, when I started looking into, like, that combat system, I was just like, oh!
Half sorting, Jay.
Yeah, the
accurate use of half sorting.
Yeah, what was it? Like, I fucking saw, like, someone talking about that game. It's like, yeah, and then, like, the guy, like, turns the blade around, like, clubs him with the hilt for some stupid fucking reason. I'm like, half sorting, asshole! Like, it's a thing. It's cool to actually see that in a video game. I mean, there was an Assassin's Creed. There was, like, did they really have?
Oh yeah, the new Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a new Assassin's Creed, though.
Right.
Yeah, you get to play as a woman this time, so feminists can shut the fuck up for once, maybe? No, probably not.
We had a lot of playable female characters at this E3.
Yeah.
We had the chick who isn't like just chick version of. She's apparently her whole own character in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah, what was it, like fucking the new Gears has a female character that actually looks like a female this time, which is quite the accomplishment.
See, that's what I loved about Gears, because men don't look like that, so yeah, make the women look like that too, whatever.
Right.
But I think the other one, was Dishonored in Ubisoft?
Oh, I don't remember.
I think they were.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at remembering publishers.
Right.
But, that also had...
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The second Dishonored, yeah.
Yes. Okay, I do remember that. I wasn't, like, really stoked about Dishonored in the first place, so...
I'm stoked because I feel like such a shithead after I go on the internet. Everybody's like, why is everything on the PS4 HD remasters of old last-gen games? And I'm like, yeah, that is kind of... I can't wait till Dishonored comes out of the PS4 because I didn't play it when it was on the PS3.
Right. Oh, yeah, like, I forgot, like, something that was shown off in the Microsoft conference. Jump back there real quick. Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Man, that game doesn't look that interesting to me, because it would just seem like run, because like at least the entire segment they were showing, it was like set pieces, and then like just move forward, move the stick forward, and just run through set piece. And I was like, that is one of those things that, like, you know, if you're not thinking about it, I guess it kind of looks cool, but if you think about it, it's like, that doesn't look like it'd be fun to play, just run forward. And,
no, I mean, Uncharted had moments like that.
Yeah, I mean...
Which is, it's always good to show off, because it looks really cool.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things I always felt that, like, when, like, Uncharted showed, like, a set piece, it was like, oh, fuck, now this building just tipped over, and you're sliding forward, you're scratching out of a window.
That part is never not awesome to play.
Right? So, like, I mean, you know, and they usually showed, like, a lot more, like, you know, gameplay-y segments of it. And, like, the I believe the Square Enix conference compensated for that a little bit, but then they were mostly just like, look, you can see, like, the snow on her eyelashes, and I was just like...
And we can see her designer jeans that are way too thin for this climate.
Right.
Put on some fucking snow pants.
Right.
Because then you can have, like, the cave scene where, like, oh, it's finally warm in here. And it's better. That's how you sexually exploit a woman. With tension building. God damn it.
Are you trying to appeal to the feminist?
No, I'm trying to appeal to game designers. I want higher quality sexual exploitation.
Oh.
We are a, 30, 40-year-old medium by this point? We need to get on our shit.
Well, the thing is, though, I mean, we've only had enough polygons to properly sexually exploit women for only about 10 or so years.
Tomb Raider 1 had enough polygons to sexually exploit women.
Oh, yeah, with her fucking, like, triangular tits.
You liked it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Don't fucking lie.
I was more of an Ava Bray guy. I think Great Kitty's dead.
Yeah.
No, it moved. Okay, never mind. So yeah,
I feel like they showed something else at the Ubisoft conference.
yeah, fuck. This is why I said, like, we should probably look for notes. You're like, notes are for faggots. I'm like, okay.
I said I wasn't going to take notes.
Oh.
Nobody told you to not take notes, you faggot.
Okay, so yeah, that pretty much, I guess, sums up the Ubisoft as far as I remember. Like,
oh, wait, shit, no. Mirror's Edge.
oh shit, Mirror's Edge!
Right.
Wait, that was EA.
Was that EA?
I think it's EA. Pretty sure it's EA.
Okay.
Because I think that's like the only thing I like about EA was that they had that and like fucking Need for Speed.
Yeah, because EA had that and then the interminable march toward Battlefront footage.
Right? Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, they're like, now we're doing Battlefront. Okay, like 3 years ago, we finally figured out how to pace conferences. Game title, trailer, bullshit. Game title, trailer, bullshit. That's how you do it. Fucking EA's like, now we're doing Battlefront. Guy keeps talking for 10 minutes. Okay, you know, I guess we're going to have a longer segment. And he's setting it up. That kind of thing happens. That's fine. Now here's these two assholes to keep saying the same shit before showing us
it's just, like, they just, like they took their dick, just kind of circled the entrance for, like, 45 minutes. Just shove it in already! Just give me fucking Battlefront footage, you fucks! I need this!
Who had Pele? Was that EA too?
Oh, fuck, was that EA? I think that was... Yeah, because they had all that sports shit. Pele just fucking talking about, like, the magic of soccer for, like, 15 fucking minutes. I was like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, so yeah, there was a lot of dumb, boring shit in it. All the sports shit sucked. We'll just say that right now. Sports shit sucked.
Oh, yeah. You don't play sports games.
You know, because it's fucking EA, they have to. Fucking Mirror's Edge looks fantastic. Looks like an improvement over the original, which is great, because I didn't even mind the original. Like, the original I thought was fun. Fuck all the haters. Like, I'm super stoked about this prequel. Shit. What else was there? There was a new fucking, shit. That big RPG franchise that everyone... Mass Effect. They had another one of those. Andromeda.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing a Shepherd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not Shepard anymore, but yeah.
Oh, right. I saw, like, was it the Normandy? I don't know. I saw Mass Effect Tech, and I just kind of zoned out because I never played those games.
Right, same here.
I always felt bad about it, but then 3 came out, and the internet exploded for a while. I'm like, wow, I think I dodged a bullet there.
Right? It's like not watching Lost. It's like, oh, that was...
I did the best thing. I bailed out halfway through Season 2.
Oh, okay,
I'm like looking over the creaky, rickety edge of this plot going, there's nothing more going to be here. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I figured Unravel. Unravel looked really fucking awesome. That indie
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on Unravel because Unravel is either, fucking unfinished swan, like, oh, this is fucking whimsical and beautiful and awesome, or it's just like, oh, this is so fucking pretentious and up its own ass.
Honestly, that guy seemed so humbled and terrified on stage. I have
so adorable.
I have to just side with this guy. This is a passion project from the heart, and he just wanted to make something fun and whimsical and just.
Fenniscandia keeps pumping out great games like that.
Like that guy was like shaking like a leaf. Goddamn, but like he put up it just like he sold the whimsical element of that fucking game for me. So yeah, like those like pretty much Battlefront looked awesome. Fucking Mirror's Edge looked amazing, and Unravel was definitely the thing that like from that conference I took away. I was like, I want to play that the most. Well, that and Mirror's Edge. Battlefront, I'm probably not gonna buy. I'm probably gonna like let you guys buy it and then like go rent it when we do like LAN parties and shit.
Right, I was thinking about that. Like, man, Battlefront. Oh, God, when was the last time I liked a Star Wars game? I think it was the arcade game that was in every movie theater ever.
Shit, I don't know. Jedi Academy. I don't know.
I think I bought episode 1 on the PS2. It was Rogue Squadron. Who am I fucking kidding? It was Rogue Squadron.
Right. Let's see. So yeah, I think that kind of just sums up my feelings on the EA. Oh, yeah, Need for Speed. They brought back customization and stuff, and I'm like, honestly, fucking just make Underground 3. Just make Underground 3. Like, to me, that was like the last really good fucking Need for Speed. Like, it had like the fun fucking racing elements to it, and it had like that cool street racing element. It didn't have like the stupid police chase bullshit. It actually had all the fucking customization. I'm like,
when I heard we added it back in. I'm like, you took it out?
Yeah,
that's customizing out of a car game.
Yeah, like that was like one of the big issues with that franchise, that they kept trying to do all stupid experimental shit, like the run. What do? You get out of your car and you run. Why? I don't want to fucking parkour in my racing game. God damn it!
But I do. But I don't play a lot of racing games.
I just I want to.
Every time at E3, they're like, "This is our new car racing game, and this is our new car racing game, and this is." I just keep thinking, like, "Where's Mod Nation Racers 2?"
Right? Jesus Christ, man!
Oh, I want that so bad.
Right? Because like on the
Maybe
PS4,
we can fix the load times.
Right? On the PS4, with those kind of graphics and that kind of customization, you might actually get to run at 60 frames per second. Maybe. Then going on to Sony conference, they won. They fucking won, okay? If you want to know where the hell we sit in this...
I mean, they cheated, but they still won.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they fucking kicked things off with The Last Guardian. I tried to be... I want you to know, I tried so hard not to get into the fucking hype mode of this. But they started with The Last Guardian, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to get you suckered, okay? All they are doing is showing me a game that they promised 6 fucking years ago. Honestly, I should feel like, owed this shit. I shouldn't be excited that they fucking pulled it out of the grave. I should be like, good, you fuckers owed me that. So I didn't let that one, I didn't get caught up in the magic of that one. Though, let's admit, it looks fucking great, and I am going to buy it. Yeah. And
a lot of people complain, this game looks the same as it did 6 years ago. This gameplay footage looks like the tech demo did 6 years ago.
Yeah, I think it's pretty impressive that it still looks because that game looked fucking amazing. I didn't expect it to run well. And the fact that it actually does look a bit better, and some of the interactive elements, like how Tico fucking grabs the kid and stuff when he drops him, and then it's just Tico misses him and he can grab on the tail and he has to climb.
That's gonna be magical every time it works, and controller snapping every time it does.
Well, the thing is though, because they had that whole thing of it's oh shit, he fucking missed him, but then the tail comes and then you can climb up Tico's back and shit. I'm like, that's really cool. And depending on how interactive that is, that's going to be a fucking fantastic experience.
When that kid climbing that thing, though, I think everyone had the same reaction, which was find the glowing glyph, press square to stab it.
Yeah. So I didn't get sucked in by that. I was just like, no, I'm not going to fall for your shit, Sony. Alright, you fucking owed me that one. I'm not going to be like, oh, thank you, Sony, for giving us this thing you promised 6 fucking years ago. No, you fucking owed me that one. Then, Horizon Zero Dawn, is there Guerrilla Games? I'm like, oh great, fucking Guerrilla Games is gonna do another Killzone, whatever.
Guerrilla Cambridge?
What?
It's the studio that did it has a subtitle. It's a city. Was it Guerrilla Cambridge or?
Oh, I don't know. I saw it's Guerrilla Games specifically is because it's their main branch or whatever. Like, the people specifically who had done the first 3 Killzone games are doing.
It was like, this is what we've been working on. Wait, what?
Yeah, the fact that, like, it jumped in the fucking gameplay, and it looked really good. Like, you want to talk about a fucking vertical slash that made me go, oh, I want to play that. That was just... That, to me, is, like, my fucking game of E3. Like, that fucking just, like... All they would have had to have shown, like they could have had that one game and then fucking sports titles the rest of their goddamn conference. That would have been day 1 E3! Fucking Horizon Zero Dawn looked so fucking amazing. I want to play that so bad.
Everything in that is,
like,
aesthetically, thematically, every piece of the story in that game looks amazing.
Yeah, like, I have not been that excited for a game since fucking Tearaway. Like, I was just like, this looks like this whole new kind of gameplay experience almost. It looks good. I'm excited. So yeah, they did that. They announced some other bullshit that I don't remember. Because, I mean, everybody always talks about, like, the exact same things from that conference.
Well, yeah.
You know, and then there's, like, and then Final Fantasy VII Remake. And let's be honest here. Nobody is going to be happy with a Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's just be, like, unless you're just, like...
It's going to be a years-long train wreck of rage and... Oh, no, that's not what we said. We changed.
Yeah, because it's going to be, like, you know... Because, you know, they're going to, like...
Although it is Square Enix, so they don't give a shit.
Well, it's Square Enix. I mean, they'll do whatever the fuck they want. But, like, you know, with Final Fantasy VII, you know, the remake, you know, we're going to have, like... Because they're going to, like... Because everyone should say, all they have to do is just make it prettier. That's it.
Not what they're doing.
Oh, and add voice acting. It's going to make it pretty and add voice acting. But you know it's not going to be a thing. First off, the art style is going to change. So people who found the chibi art style in the overworld charming, like I do, that's not going to be there. So I was like, oh, well, I mean that's not a huge deal to me. I don't have a huge boner for that game that a lot of other people do. But if you found that charming, you don't get that anymore. You know, I guarantee you, Zack's death is going to be changed. Because it's going to reflect how he dies in Crisis Core. And if you're a Crisis Core fan, that's going to excite you because it's tying in all these extra Final Fantasy VII expansions to it. But if you're a classic 7 fan that only ever played 7 and never touched the expanded elements, you're going to be pissed because they changed a story element.
Yeah, and if they do all these changes, it's going to piss off the original 7 fans.
You know.
If they don't do all these changes, a lot of original 7 fans are going to realize that 7 really had a lot of weird shit in it.
Well, the thing is, though, like, no, like, I mean, like, there's no way they're not going to change these things.
Yeah.
And...
What I really need to know is if they're going to keep that 4-star TS section in the middle of it. Because that shit was bonkers.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Well, yeah, like you're on a mountain with some dudes for some reason, and like the troops are coming up, and what the fuck was that?
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I just don't see anybody. I mean, because you know they're gonna fuck with like they're gonna like streamline the interface or whatever. You know, they're gonna do like just. You know, if they don't try to like fully modernize it, they're gonna do little tweaks. You know, kind of smooth over the gameplay. And people are going to complain that that's not how the game used to play. If they touch the balance of the game. Oh, well, the balance is all fucked up. They ruined it. Like, if they add extra fucking story elements. Imagine, and this is something that James and I were talking about, like, that they add, like, a fucking extra side quest post-game where you can bring Aerith back. Could you imagine the fucking rage storm, the divide,
I haven't
fucking
considered
the blood rage that would happen.
The possibility that they would just have like one convoluted way in game.
Yeah,
because even if they don't do that at all, there's still going to be the years of fan theory.
Because yeah, it's going to be that whole thing, and it's going to be like, oh well, does this retcon like fucking Advent Children, or or is it just like a what if, or it completely ruins the integrity of the story, or it's gonna please, or people are gonna be pissed that they still can't play as fucking Aerith, or Eris, or whatever the hell you want to call that.
Ares.
Yeah. So yeah, you're not gonna please nobody's gonna be fucking everyone wants this, but they don't. But everyone, I guarantee you, wants a slightly different variant of this.
Someone's like, why can't you make it more like Dirge of Cerberus? And then there's just crickets, because then he realizes he is alone in the world.
Oh, man.
That fucking game, Japan's like, here's Dirge of Cerberus. Westerners like shit like this, right? And we're like, what? No. We like JRPGs, you fucker.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was... what was the other big thing they fucking showed off? because it was like Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, and then right into Shenmue.
Shenmue, right? Man, that seems like some shady fucking business bullshit right there. We're announcing Shenmue 3, the Kickstarter. And it's like, for $2 million. It's like, you can't fucking make a Shenmue game on $2 million. You obviously don't, like, this is obviously they're trying to get...
Sony's, like, they have financial backers.
Oh, yeah, I know they do. It's just that thing of, like, it just seemed like this, like, some shady shit. It's like, you know, just fucking fund Shenmue 3. Make it a budget title. Fund Shenmue 3 yourself. Make it a budget title. You need more money for the funding? Make an HD port of Shenmue 1 and 2 for like $15 a piece and put it on the PS4. That'll probably, like, you know, give you the rest of the goddamn money you need for this fucking thing to fund it.
Up to at this point, it's...
Huh?
You know what the Kickstarter's at right now?
Oh, it's not even at $4 million yet.
Huh.
Yeah, it's actually like, I mean, it hit like $2 million insanely fast.
9 hours.
Yeah, it hit, like, it's the fastest, you know, a fucking Kickstarter ever hit $2 million, or a gaming Kickstarter ever hit $2 million. But after that, it was just kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like, I mean, Sony's conference, like, it had, like, all these big pop moments, but it's one of those things that, like, from a you know, like, once you start thinking about it, I'm like, the Shenmue Kickstarter seemed kind of like,
they cheated. They won, but they cheated.
Yeah, they cheated their asses off. And then, like, they had, like, you know, some bullshit in between. Okay, so after all the pops that they did, these big fucking unveilings that they did for the pops, they start talking about TV. And usually this is the thing that Microsoft does. But I can't fault them for this one. Because first off, one, they did all these huge things. Like, after this point, they could have fucking snapped a puppy's neck on stage and people still would have been like, woo, best fucking E3 conference ever!
Right.
So, you know, fucking talk about TV. No one was going to give a shit at this point. But then they talk about, like, yeah, we're going to do TV, and you can buy, like, per channel, and it'll be all a la carte. And I'm like,
right.
Shit, that's what I've been wanting TV to be forever.
They fucking say it. It's like mid-sentence, like, oh, yeah, wait, shit, did they just alter human history?
Yeah, like, it is the thing that we have been waiting for. So yeah, like, fucking having, you know, channels that you can just, you know, buy individually completely changes, you know, how TV works now. Because, yeah, that's all I've ever wanted, is to buy, like, a handful of channels.
Yeah. When it happened, I was immediately reminded of an early episode of the Drew Carey Show, wherein they're all watching his TV. They're kind of squinting at it, and you can hear pornographic. Yeah, pornographic sound. It's like, you know, Drew, you're an adult. You can just pay the extra $10 a month to get this unscrambled. Nah, I've already got the cartoon channel. If you get both, they put you in a special file.
All right, and we're back. So I didn't charge that battery fully, and now we're back a few days later to finish the other half of talking about E3. Let's see, where we left off was, yeah, Sony's TV thing. Yeah. And we were, yeah, like we said before, usually, like, mentioning TV at a fucking E3, it's like, ah, shit, they're doing this bullfuck again. What fucking deal did they get? And it's like, oh, I just had this a la carte. Baller. Like, that's like the one time I was like, because that's, like, you know, like, they'd already fucking, like, been dominating, so of course, you know, when they start bringing up TV, no one's gonna fucking complain at this point. And yeah, they do it, and they made it awesome. So yeah.
Was there anything else between that and the Uncharted money shot at the end?
Nothing fucking relevant. Like, I actually went and looked it up. I was just like, wow, we really didn't miss anything relevant. Like, we pretty much hit all the important things. So yeah. God, this cat's an attention whore.
Yeah, it's a cat.
Yeah. Well, like, sometimes it just wants people to fuck off, because it's a cat. And other times it's just like, pet me! So yeah, then we get the Uncharted money shot, you know. Yeah, we're waiting for it, you know. And honestly, Aggro, I was not too excited about it. I was just like, whatever. I was already, like, burned by it.
Because you don't have real faith.
You know what? Like, I got fucking burned. I got, like, Uncharted 3 jogged my ass, okay?
No, because you've been through worse than Uncharted 3. Uncharted 3 was really not as good as 2, and it had some structural problems. It wasn't like Resistance 2.
Yeah, okay, true. Resistance 2 was... That was fucking cruel. That was, oh, my house is burned down, and my crop's dead, and my wife is fucking dead. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, true. Like, this is more like, Uncharted 3 was just more like, oh, great, now my kid's, like, lost a leg. Oh, my kid's a leper. Whatever. I probably have, like, another one.
Grappling.
Yeah.
That's either going to be amazing or ball-punchingly frustrating.
Yeah, right?
Like, leap! And it didn't work. Fuck.
But yeah, like I wasn't stoked about Uncharted 3. I wasn't. I was just like, fuck it. Uncharted 4. I wasn't stoked about Uncharted 4 because Uncharted 3 let me down. I was just like, whatever. It's just, I feel like, they like hit their peak with 2, and then seeing what they're doing with the PS4, I'm like, oh, right, they push hardware to their limitations. Oh my god, that whole, the completely destructible environments, like the bullets coming through, like, because that was always, like, the thing, like, one of the things people complain about with, like, modern games is, like, oh, well, just hide behind a fucking wall and you're fine. Not when they shoot through it, your cover starts falling apart in front of you, you're like, oh, shit, and you gotta run
when you
and
start
duck and
mixing
roll.
all that destructible shit with the amazing fucking context-specific melee animations they started doing in The Last of Us, you see you just throw that guy through, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, like, I'm looking forward to that
what's
shit.
that gonna do to multiplayer?
Oh my god, like the fucking, like, how open the friggin' area was, like, when you get in the Jeep. Because you can see multiple branching paths you can fucking take. And he's just like, it's like careening, like, off-road, like, on top of buildings and shit. I'm like...
Beep, beep, it's a G.
Yeah, I'm like,
I kept waiting for like fucking Super Cop 2, I think it was, where like that whole mountainside of houses starts tumbling.
Oh fuck, man! The only thing from Super Cop I can remember is him coming down that pole. I think in a mall, and he's like smashing through like glass ceilings, and then the outtake in the credits where they're bandaging up his cut the fuck hands. But yeah, yeah, like, I am now super fucking stoked for Uncharted 4. Like, is that this year or next year? Come on, Kyle, you're the Uncharted guy. You need to know this.
I don't know the release date. I know he was in Madagascar because there was a statue of Every there. I don't fucking know when the game comes out.
Oh, you don't even know, like the month, or is it this year?
I'm really bad at remembering release dates.
Oh, shit, so you don't even know if it's this year?
No, I don't.
Fuck. I guess Phantom Pain's the only thing I'm looking forward to. But yeah, we didn't really, they had that big fucking Phantom Pain trailer. I'm like, nope, not watching it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I played this game before, Kojima. You already fucking ruined 4 for me. I'm not gonna let you do this to me for 5, you asshole.
I didn't watch it because after 4, I just can't care anymore.
I'll say this, man. It's still fun.
I know, 4 was so fun to play.
It's just dumb as shit.
Phantom Pain's gonna come out, and I'm gonna hear about it, and I'm probably gonna pick it up, but I can't care about Metal Gear anymore. That part of my heart is dead.
Wow. Would you, like store that away with my Dragon Ball fandom? But yeah, so yeah, shit. So that pretty much sums up that day, and then we're on the last day, and that's, fuck.
It opened with Nintendo in the morning.
Yeah, the Nintendo Direct. Man, the fucking Nintendo Direct. That was, okay, you're on a completely different page than me, okay.
I loved it.
Alright. I mean, I think I described it to, I think it was Ryan. I was describing it to Ryan. I was just like, because he showed up late and he missed it, and I was just like, it was like watching the Challenger take off, and it's beautiful, and it's glorious, and then, things start to shake a little, and a panel falls off, but you're still just kind of going with it. Don't worry about that panel, just fall, and then all of a sudden,
oh, you're talking about the whole conference. No, I'm just talking about puppets.
Oh, okay.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm just
I didn't care about any of the shit in the conference.
Yeah, I'm just like I said, because the fucking puppets and fucking Star Fox Zero.
That Star Fox Zero
I'm
was
like,
cool.
oh, this is fucking awesome. Then it's just it just went fucking downhill.
Star Fox game.
That's like Mario Maker. Okay, fine. We knew this was gonna be a thing, and honestly, something like this is really overdue.
Yeah.
Make your own fucking Mario game, and the fact that you can choose every single fucking iteration of Mario, that's super fucking cool. Let's see.
Yeah, so they Star Fox and that new Zelda game.
Yeah, they had that new Zelda game.
Fucking Three Swords Adventure. I can't remember the actual name.
Right? That's what I've been calling it, Three Swords Adventure as well. With that fucking totem system. And what was it like? Like during like that section of it, I forgot who the hell I leaned over towards, but I'm just like, so like, how do you think this is going to affect the continuity of Four Swords within the greater Zelda canon? I mean, like, had they augmented the Four Sword, and now it only splits people into three, and Dan just goes, nobody fucking cares! I'm like, oh, I played Four Sword Adventure. Dick. But yeah. And there was that, and like, that's honestly where it started to get a little rickety for me, because I was just like, because I don't know, like, I just don't see, like, trying to fuck around with my friends and, like, trying to play a Zelda game together sounds fun. Like,
this is the motherfucker who played both Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass. Like, I don't know about this new Zelda on the portable.
Hey, I played them. I don't think they're great. Hell, fucking Dragon Ball Origins was a better fucking DS Zelda game than the fucking DS Zelda games were. But, yeah, I'll fucking say it. So yeah, like that one I'm a little worried about. I don't know if that totem mechanic's gonna be that fun. I don't know. It could be awesome. I could be horribly fucking wrong. Dan seems excited about it.
The puzzle elements. Because like, there were a couple examples where it looked like they were using it, and then a lot of shots where it's like, all right, stack up to activate the door to progress.
Yeah, it's a lot of stupid tedious shit like that. So yeah, there's that one. Oh god, I think where the conference is completely just exploded just into the fiery wreckage though is when we hit, what was it, Metroid Prime Federation Force.
I didn't have time to care about that before Eric just...
Oh god, yeah, he just fucking exploded. Just, no, this isn't fucking Metroid Prime. This is garbage. Like, god damn, man, he was fucking just...
That man loves a few games very deeply.
Yeah, and when you fuck it up, you fuck it up. And people are like, yeah, they're like, I see like two different crowds. And it's like, you know, some people are like, you know, frothing mad. Other people are like, why are you angry? I mean, so what? It's a side Metroid game. Like, who cares? I mean, no one cared about, like, Metroid Pinball. I'm like, okay, here's the fucking difference. We were still getting a steady stream of fucking Metroid games before they gave us some shitty fucking spin-off. You know, it's okay when Pokemon gives us a fucking shitty spin-off, or actually sometimes a really awesome spin-off, depending on what era you're in. Yeah, because we were still getting a steady stream. When you don't fucking give us a Metroid game for, like, what? 4 years since Other M, I think? Yeah, it's a fucking problem when you just, like, drop this fucking turd on the floor and go, here's your Metroid game, have fun. Where's the Samus? No, we gave you these Space Marines. This game looks like chibi shit. Well, yeah, it's chibi shit. Play it. We're Nintendo. You know. Like I wasn't frothing angry. I was just horribly disappointed. I mean, it could still be fun at least. I mean, I do like Metroid Prime's gameplay, but it's just, I don't know. I like the isolation. I kind of like, you know, that element of that game. And if I'm not Samus and I'm running around with three other fuck asses...
And you're playing Doom.
Yeah. Doom where I can't strafe. Because you have to, like, stand still when you're aiming.
So then we also had the, like, Reggie Fils-Aimé sits down with some Skylanders fucker.
Oh, God.
And decides that money, all of the money, now it's a Skylanders. Now it's an amiibo.
Right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was...
Fucking crossed the streams.
Right? I mean, honestly, that made amazing amounts of sense. Doesn't make it not fucking ridiculous. It's just a total fucking cash grab. I'm sure,
yeah,
like...
it's an amiibo.
Yeah, I mean...
Magma Bowser.
Right?
Not too sure about Donkey Kong in a big yellow suit. That might be a racist thing.
What, like, is Donkey Kong Asian? I don't get it.
No, if you use monkeys as a standard for black people and put him in a big-ass zoot suit from the Jazz Age.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, as long as they don't, like, paint, like, some white lips on him, I think it's fine. You know. I think we're progressive enough. I mean, we're almost moving past Blue Popo being okay. One day, Jinx will get to be black again.
One day. Not today.
No, not today. We're not that progressive. I mean, hell, we just legalized gay marriage, one step at a time.
Sort of.
Huh?
It's a complicated legal issue. I'll talk to you about it later.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that pretty much, like, the Nintendo conference just kept getting worse, and like they showed off like Woolly World again, the Yoshi game. It's like, oh, we saw this last E3. No new Zelda, like, was actually announced. Like, they, I really hate when they're like, here's a CG trailer, awesome. Next year, where's that awesome game that you were showing a CG trailer of? Oh, we didn't actually have a game. We just put together a CG trailer. What, you thought you were gonna get a game out of that? Fuck you. Waited 4 more years.
Did they actually mention the NX in that direct?
Yes, they like name dropped it, and then they dropped it after that and just moved on. They're like, yeah, next year pretty much is when we're going to be talking about the NX. Which I'm really curious to know what the hell that's going to end up being, because they're like, it's a portable and a game console. Alright, so it's a Vita you can hook up to your television? I don't... So yeah, and then after Nintendo, the Square Enix conference. Holy shit. If you're gonna throw a conference, you may want to have something to fucking talk about at the goddamn conference. It's like, here, let's show this trailer that we showed at all these other conferences. It's like almost every fucking thing was something that they showed off at another conference.
They had a little new Kingdom Hearts footage, right?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts was new. They actually had Kingdom Hearts gameplay. They had a CG trailer for Nier.
Well, sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know if I call it a trailer.
Right? It was kind of like no, I think it was motion.
There was a CG poster for Nier.
Right? So, yeah, I mean, if you're a Nier fan, awesome. I hear, like, the only thing that sucked about Nier was the combat. Everything else is fucking great conceptually. So, putting it in Platinum's hands, alright, we may have a stellar fucking game. I need to see some of it, damn it.
They announced that they had that new section, that new studio, just for making JRPGs.
Yeah, I thought we called that Square Enix.
Well, I mean, we used to call that Square.
Yeah. Square and Enix. Shit. But yeah, so I want you to know, okay, before they got to that, because I think that's what they closed on, which is a horrible fucking thing to close on. Oh, wait, before we go into that, they also showed us, like, 15 to 30 seconds of gameplay footage of Star Ocean 5. So that's cool. I mean, yeah, they're making a new Star Ocean game. We got to see some gameplay. It was really gay that they showed us a fucking trailer that we had already seen prior to showing us this 30 seconds of gameplay. Yeah, like we saw like the same damn Final Fantasy trailers. Oh, something I didn't mention during the Sony conference, when we were going over that. World of Final Fantasy. I am so much more excited about that than I am for the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because like that, like the chibi art style, and just I'm like, oh yeah, something new and original. Oh, and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's cool. Everyone else, woo! Fucking like taking their pants off and shit. Yeah! I'm like,
no, Jay,
get an umbrella.
You're gonna have to remember where you were when you heard the official Final Fantasy VII Remake announcement.
Standing in a room full of assholes screaming in my ear.
Yeah, like many of us.
Yeah. So yeah, that there was all that stuff in the Square Enix, and then we get to, that studio they talked about, and the new mystery RPG they're working on. What was it, like fucking Project Sonoda or whatever? I don't fucking remember. And I don't know. This was like 2 weeks ago now, man. I'm like the fucking worst at being punctual with videos. Yeah, and like before that, like I turned to Joe, like before like they got to that part, I turned to him and I'm just like, because they kept like showing off like CG trailers for games that aren't coming out for. I'm like, at some point they're just gonna like show up with like a fucking napkin with like some crayon drawings and be like, this is the game I'm working on. That's the protagonist. This is the open world. And hold up, which napkin was it on? No, it's a ketchup stain. Here is a diagram of the combat system. And then, like, they pretty much fucking did, like, slightly one step above that, which was just showing us paintings and saying, we have an RPG in development. Fuck you! Like, oh my god, man, that just... Oh! Like, I hate CG trailers enough when they aren't followed up with some fucking gameplay or some real fucking information. When you show me fucking sketchings and fucking paintings and go, here's this game we're working on. No, that's some fucking artwork. That is the pages out of the art book for the game you were working on.
Like, I don't know if that's a Japanese thing or if that's just something that Square does. Because, I mean, they keep showing up year after year after year with that fucking Crystal Engine trailer. They keep showing up at other people's conferences like, yeah, we're Square Enix. We have a huge announcement. Here's that same fucking Crystal Engine trailer.
Yeah.
Are you working on 15? No.
Yeah, like fucking... Oh my god. Yeah, that whole... Bad Kitty. There we go. Ah, it actually worked. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just so pissed that they had to have that fucking conference. And like, that was just the worst E3 conference, like, because it's just dry Japanese speaking motherfuckers. One acting. The only entertaining part was creepy fucker with moon face. Just,
God damn it, Moon.
like, that guy, like, and the fact that, like, he still had that same serious monotoned voice, but, like, echoing because of that fucking mask. That was just the best thing.
That was the conference where sometimes the translator just wasn't...
Yeah, like the translator just, like, you could tell the translator was, just started zoning out. Like at one point you hear about, oh, and just, like, then he, like, rushed in and kind of gave, like, a really abridged translation of what the guy had said. Because you realized, like, or I guess he had realized that he fucking stopped translating. It was, oh shit, right, I need to, like, say things. So yeah, that was terrible. Oh, everything was so bad in that. And then, like, when they're fucking teasing Kingdom Hearts, and, like, the guy is intentionally, like, drawing it out, it's like, no, motherfucker, you don't get to do that joke. Like, it was okay when the other conferences were doing that shit.
Because they showed us shit before that.
You know, but you've just been giving us, like, 10 minutes of dry fucking Japanese bullshit and marketing talk, and then, like, 1 minute trailer, and then you move on to the next thing and do the exact same. Fuck you. Like, you know, at least the fucking Konami conference from, like, what was that, 4 years ago now or some shit? At least that, like, that was meme-worthy. That was fucking hilarious. Like, that was a beautiful goddamn train wreck. This conference will go down as just the worst fucking conference. It wasn't funny. There was nothing to joke about except for Moon Guy.
I don't know, man. Because, I mean, just when you thought the Square Enix conference was the most boring conference at E3.
Oh, God. See, that's the one I wasn't there for, the fucking PC one. Which, because I dipped out. I was like, fucking, I'm tired. I've been up, like, too many fucking hours. Like, I need sleep. And I just fucking dipped out. And... apparently I made the right choice, because apparently that was a 3-hour conference with like an hour's worth of conference material. Like, everyone I have heard, because I haven't even watched the conference. They had a guy up on
stage, they had like a talk show set up.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad. It was just bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I've heard like some interesting things were announced if you're like, you know, into the PC crowd, but it's just, there's so much. It was stretched over such a huge period of time is what makes it so painful. Like, no matter what period of time the fucking Square Enix conference was, it's fucking horrendous. Like, that was the most painful, like, that wasn't even 2 hours. And it was just so painful to sit through. So I can't imagine the fucking PC conference being that much worse. Because it's not like, yeah, you had to deal with a translator who fucking fell asleep halfway through. You know, oh my god. So yeah, that's E3.
Yeah, it's pretty solid E3.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. As much as we were bitching at that tail end.
Yeah, it all kind of fell off at the end. Yeah. First couple of days were amazing.
Yeah, like fucking Bethesda, awesome if you're a Bethesda dude. Like, you know, like fucking Microsoft did a really solid conference. As much as I don't give a shit about Microsoft's stuff, you know.
Yeah, they didn't fuck up this year or do something retarded.
Yeah, they didn't have anything fucking dumb. They didn't fucking do Cirque du Soleil. They didn't fucking spend way too much time talking about sports or television. They just fucking talked about video games. Nothing I really gave a shit about playing. I'm interested in Recore, in that I'm interested in seeing some gameplay footage. You know, like everyone else, you know, put on fine shows. Like I said, the Nintendo Direct started off fine, like great, and then, but honestly, you know, it kind of bounced out to okay. And you know, I guess it kind of like, I'm not sure, like I know it's gonna make us sound like Sony fanboys, which we are. It's admitted, we fucking know it. That, you know,
they're
Sony
really good at doing conferences
now.
Well,
the thing is though,
they
like
got so much better.
Well, I mean, like last year was okay. Like last year, I thought Microsoft and Sony did solid conferences. Nintendo fucking, I remember just kicking ass last year. I don't even remember what the fuck they did, but I was just like, damn, Nintendo, like, okay, that was the best conference. Because, you know, Nintendo cheats, you know, because they pre-record there, so it's like a bunch of awesome shit in like fucking an hour. But yeah, like this year, like, you know, Nintendo was okay. Everyone was just solid except for like fucking Sony. They just fucking, like we said, they cheated. Yeah. They fucking cheated. They went for the cheap pops. They straight up did with fucking Final Fantasy VII and Shenmue. That was cheap ass bullshit. But, you know, and Last Guardian. But that fucking Uncharted trailer was some straight up, like, that is legit. I want to fucking play Uncharted 4 now. I am fucking excited about Uncharted 4. I went from, like, I had lost the faith, Kyle. I did. And then I saw
to do that to you.
And then I saw the light, and I saw how wrong I was, and I knew that Naughty Dog was willing to forgive me.
But honestly, yeah, even without their cheap shit, like Horizon and all that Uncharted footage would have made for a solid conference.
Yeah, like fucking, like Horizon Zero Dawn, man. That is just, oh my god, I cannot express how fucking stoked I am for that. Like yeah, I can't think of it. Yeah, like Tearaway got me like super excited, but I was like, oh, that looks like it's gonna be really interesting and cool. Like, you know, I wasn't sure like how well that was actually gonna pan out. I mean, it panned out fucking amazingly, and Tearaway is one of the best fucking gaming experiences I have had in years. But you know, fucking Horizon Zero Dawn, I cannot wait to get my hands on that game. I am so fucking excited. Like, that is going to be like, oh, this is what my vacation time is going to be spent on the year that comes out. Gotcha. Because I'm going to get paid to sit on my ass and play that for 10 fucking days straight. So yeah. E3. It was solid. Sony kicked the most ass, in our not-so-humble opinions. And Horizon Zero Dawn is the best fucking thing. Horizon Zero Dawn is best pony. Done.